different animal.
Yeah.
So you're in a dogfight most nights out.
Kind of like Jon Stewart, The Daily Show. He was not there. He was there, then he's not there. Now he's back for a little bit.
Right.
Still dominant. As you saw Dennis Robbins' cheering section a moment ago. He goes against Clayton Whiting, a redshirt freshman out of Oconto Falls, Wisconsin. He's got 5 major decision wins, including his last 2. Robin, as his head coach said, is in a rut right now. So hopefully that cheering section maybe get him out of that rut.
Well, even with that, I mean, he was attacked from the inside. He didn't really have a great response to that, right? So it was a pretty easy takedown, actually, for Whiting.
I love how they all had a different word on their phone. Did you notice that? They just held up their phones rather than making a sign. One had let's, one had go, one had Denny.
Well, we are in the modern era now. There is no doubt about that. We are definitely in the modern era. There's a
Robin shoots the leg. He's a leg attack guy, and he's got one. Can he get the second? Yes, he does.
Well, no takedown yet, because what happened is, as he was doing that, Whiting kind of dives back through, and Robin could have dropped his weight a little bit there and kind of caught him in that position, but didn't really do that. And now Robin's in a little bit of trouble for giving up a takedown. But we're going to get ourselves another stalemate related, potentially dangerous.
Talked about Whiting against ranked guys this year. Dennis Robin is wrestling his 2nd straight ranked guy. Lost by tech fault against Dustin Plott of Oklahoma State. So it's not like he had a slouch last time out either. 2nd straight bout against a top 10 wrestler. That's what Tim Flynn was saying, though. He's a leg attack guy who's just not getting to legs quick enough. Whiting keeping him away from those legs.
Which is obviously his job. So here's the thing. When you want to score, especially in college, you want to score a real period, you got to move your feet. You cannot stand straight in front of people. It's too easy to defend. There's no way you're getting to your offense like that unless you're just that much better than somebody else, and that's just not happening.
Robin was an NCAA qualifier, the 8th in the Big 12 in 2022, and that year 4 of his 13 wins were against ranked wrestlers. So he has a pedigree in his career of taking down some of the best.
He's got to go out and go after it. I mean, these guys just sort of standing there, right? The only problem is that Whiting has at least got the first takedown in the very beginning of the match. So he's up 3-1.
The energy has come and gone and come and gone in this building. A lot of exciting scrambles early on tonight. A couple bouts that have left people on the edge of their seat and beyond. A few bouts that have brought people out of their seat.
Nice little shot by Whiting, trying to get it on that single leg. Good counter by Robin. And that's going to end the period.
Both of these guys have Tulsa on their mind, and they hope to rock the Bach. And if you look to rock the Bach in Tulsa, Oklahoma, the Big 12 Wrestling Championship takes place March 9th and 10th. Missouri was crowned the Big 12 Wrestling Champion for the 2nd year in a row last year. They're looking to make it 3 straight. They're looking to compete for berths at the NCAA Championships 2 weeks later at the T-Mobile Center in Kansas City. You got to rock the Bach, and then you got to get to KC. Couple rolls for Dennis Robin.
Well, for Robin, this is his place. Being on top is kind of his thing. So, and that's where he struggled, right? If you can't get a takedown, you don't get on top, right? If you're giving up a takedown, now you're on the bottom. So if your thing about being on top is you got to get to that position. So, and then when you're just starting in the 2nd period, is like the 2nd or 3rd period, your only time to be able to do that. It's hard to get the things going that you want to. Like right there, he forced something. Whiting does a nice job of sort of just sitting in and throwing him off. We're going to get a stalemate, like we're going to get a warning for stalling for locking on the leg, but it's better than giving up the point, right?
Robin looked like he might have needed to take a minute, take a breath there.
Well, again, he's Whiting's not, speaking of no slouch, so there's almost got a chance for
Whiting tried to roll through. Robin takes advantage of the fact he doesn't.
Well, there's going to end up with another warning, I would think. Whiting is going to get a reversal here.
Mitchell Port on his feet keeps saying, get your leg free, get your leg free.
Right.
Now the bench.
He's going to try that three-quarter Nelson, right? Try to pull that hand through. Almost looks like he's willing to stalemate. I don't see too many stalemates from the top like that, but.
We mentioned Whiting from Oconto Falls, Wisconsin. Robin from Arlington, New York. Despite what seems like a rut that he's in right now, according to his head coach, he's 17-7 on the season. Not for nothing. Robin twists. It's thrown back the other direction by Whiting.
Well, he almost tried to like switch him from there, which would have been a little tough, especially with that hook, that claw on the other side. Whiting's able to hold him there. He's trying to get some hand control underneath. The problem is when he hips in like that, he gets himself extended, and Whiting just drives right back through him. He's got no base, right? He's got no way to push there. He's got no point of support.
You saw it happen a second time. It's like Robin hitting a force field almost.
Right.
I think Robin was just hoping his momentum would carry it, and maybe his weight would take him the rest of the way.
He's trying to make space. He's trying to knock him backwards a little bit, see if he can knock into him a little bit, but Whiting going for none of that.
So Whiting will take a 5-1 lead to the third period. Rocky Elam against Austin Cooley at 197. And then Zach Elam against Michael Wolfram in the heavyweight spot.
So look, Robin's still in this thing, right? It's only just barely over a minute in riding time. Got a minute 10. Takedown here ties it up. Spend a little time on top. That's a tie match potentially, or obviously turn him. You can do that sort of thing too. But he's got to get some takedowns. You can hear coaches from both sides. Hands and feet, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving.
Whiting, another guy that his head coach Brian Smith referred to as explosive. His only loss is to a top 10 wrestler this year.
He didn't get him to go through the way he wanted him to. There's the takedown.
So some scoring for Clayton Whiting.
So what happened is that Whiting was in a place where he could throw, and Robin tried to back away from that. Whiting took the shot. Robin tried to roll him through. Did a nice job, did Whiting, of putting the hip on the other side, so he got the takedown.
And a count here on Robin.
Well, no, it was about holding on to the leg. I don't know. So he just rolled back through in order to try to get back out of that position, so because his hip was turned. So we're here in the Missouri bench.
They want him
to let him up and take him down again. Right?
They want him to cut Robin loose and try for the takedown. The difference between a major decision and a decision. Robin tries to deny that. Is Whiting in too high, or can he do anything from there?
Well, he's got an opportunity for this takedown. He does.
10 seconds.
He's got to pop his head out.
Tim Flynn wants a takedown for Dennis Robin.
His head out, and he doesn't do it. And there it is, right before the bed.
And there's Robin with a takedown. Too little, too late, though, for Dennis Robin.
Well, that's what you're going to say. Like, you know, you got to wrestle some of the other periods like that. Now, is Whiting fighting as much as he would normally do because there's only a couple seconds left and he's already winning the match, things like that. But
a small victory to deny Clayton Whiting the major decision. Missouri leads the duel.